Hey guys, welcome back. It's been a while since I released a video. To be honest with you, I'm not a big fan of editing, so trying to edit videos it just overwhelms me when I start doing a lot of shots for trying to do these different video ideas. And yeah, so I'm still working on a long-term video, but the other ideas I had, I just or deleted all that footage, and like I said, it's just kind of overwhelming. Um, I really enjoy filming what I do. I just hate to edit. So when it gets down to that, it's like, oh. So um, I met somebody at an estate sale the other day, and I don't remember his name because I was just not feeling YouTube at all that day. He looked kind of bummed when I told him I wasn't making videos anymore, and seeing that kind of told my family about it, and they're like, yeah, why don't you make videos anymore? We like your videos. So that let little encouragement. Here I am making a video. So this is probably gonna be short. I had a not a very good weekend, as sales have been recently, which is another reason why I'm just not excited to film, because sales have just kind of sucked. And yeah, we're getting in the fourth quarter. Hopefully that's going to turn around. Let's go over some of the things I sold, and then after that, I'm going to show you some of these really awesome finds that I found this past Saturday. So this is probably going to take me a couple days to film because I got some stuff to do this afternoon. Enough rambling. Let's get the first item. The best sales first. So another airplane. So if you've seen my other videos, you know I had a really fantastic haul of these about 3 months ago, maybe a little bit longer now. This is an autographed version of this plane. It was signed by a pilot that actually flew this aircraft, and it's numbered to 1250. So this is actually numbered, this is like 1059 out of 12, out of 1942. So this is the year this plane was in use. That's how they numbered it. It's a, what is this, a P-40, I think. Anyway, I had it priced for $249. It didn't have the box, so I knew that was stretching it a little bit because they were selling that much with the box. So I finally accepted a best offer of $170. So yeah, pretty good sale. Like I said, this is the best one of the day of the weekend. So you probably could just cut the video off right now if you want. All right, only 9 more things to go, including this one. This came from an estate sale from 2 weeks ago. It had a bunch of vintage like army holsters and stuff that I purchased. This is like the last one and one of the least expensive ones that I sold. This is U.S. Army pistol magazine holder. Goes on the belt for like an MP. This sold for a whole $19, and the cost of goods on this, after everything divided up, was probably like a buck or two, because I got a bunch of stuff in a pile, and she gave me a bulk price of $100 for everything. So yeah, pretty good sale, I guess. So look out for these little ancient vintage. I'm assuming this is from the Korean War era, based off the other stuff I got from the house, the estate. The person whose estate it was, he was a Korean War era vet. So pretty good sale. And I talked way too much over something for $19. All right, next up, it's been about a year from this sale. I went to a sale down in Aiken, which is about an hour from here, and they had a bunch of dragons. The person whose estate it was collected a bunch of dragons, and I managed to buy a bunch of them. Unfortunately, the most expensive ones were from Franklin Mint, and they're about 18 inches tall. You've probably seen them when I have different angle, because I have 2 of them that are broke on top of this shelf here that I just decided not to sell, because the 5 of them or 4 of them that I bought, I don't remember how many, every one that I shipped broke in transit. So the last 2 I took down. So they're pretty brittle because they were sitting out where the sun was on them all day. So yeah, they were really expensive dragons, $150, $250 dragons that I paid $10 for. So yeah, instead of the heartache of refunding another $200, $400, I'm just keeping them. So all that to say, this is what this came from. I have like $1 into this thing. It's made of resin. It's not branded or anything. and I sold it for $15. So since it's resin, it's pretty light, and this will go first class. Alright, next up is a pair of boots. So, like I said, it's been a month or two since I've made a video. I've been doing quite a bit of thrifting. I've picked up quite a few pairs of shoes and boots in the last couple months, including these Harley Davidson boots right here. I got paid these like $8.50, and I accepted a best offer of $47. So they are kind of in rough shape, and I did polish them up, but they have scuffs and scratches on them. So I had them listed for $60 and took the offer, $47. All right, another thing I usually look for at estate sales is old magazines of stuff that people still really like motorcycles. This is a lot of 5 cycling magazines from 1970s. I think the earliest one in here is 1969 to 72. So it looks like 1969 is the earliest. But yeah, people like these for the ads or just because they like motorcycles or for whatever reason. I got a whole box of these, probably 60 or so mags for $20. This lot of 5 here finally sold, even though it took about 2 months, for $30 free shipping, and it is over a pound, and you can't ship these medium mail. So this is probably going to cost like $8.20 if I can get it into a flat rate envelope, because it is 1.14 ounces. So still, I paid $20. I have 50 to 60 of these left, so I just throw them up in lots. And you know, some of those magazines, there could be a gem in one of those that's really collectible for whatever reason, but I won't know until I just grab 5 more and take pictures, and then I look them up. Pause the video next. I usually just let it run, but I can't find this item. It's going to take me a second. It's been listed quite a bit, and I got it from a locker, but I don't know where it is. So instead of trying to cut out 10 minutes of video, I'm just going to pause it. Alright, didn't take as long as I thought. This, I don't even know how to say it, Maha Satori. It's perfectly posh. It's a 1.9 ounce solid hand lotion bar. Yeah, it's brand new, so that's why I looked it up on eBay to see if it was even worth selling. I don't even remember what locker it came out of, and it sold for $19.99. Alright, next up is another pair of shoes. These are the North Face shoes. Got these at Goodwill. Paid $6.50 for them. That's how much adult shoes are at my Goodwills. Not all of them. They've been putting really nice shoes in the glass case and charging stupid prices for them. But they can't find them all. This isn't like a exceptional pair anyway. I sold these for $34.99 free shipping, so still not bad. Alright, next thing I like to sell are Bibles, especially if you can find study Bibles or the reference edition type Bibles. This one right here is from, this one isn't even that old. It's probably from the 90s, but it's soft cover leather, gold tint, I don't even know which, gilded, I think, sides here. I have like $2 into it from an estate sale. It's not even signed here on the presentation page, whatever it's called. I don't typically pick them up if those are signed unless they're super old, but this sold for $34.99. Alright, next up is a World War II arm patch. Can't even hold that up. I'm trying to hold that up. As you can see, can't hold it up like that. Actually, it says on the back, this is the 100th Division. Basically, I got a bunch of these vintage World War II patches from my guy who buys lockers. He's been kind of quiet lately. I haven't found a lot of stuff from him recently. Well, in like a year, it feels like. I don't remember how much I paid for all these patches. I didn't have any clue what they were worth. I think it was between $50 and $100 for a bunch of World War II patches. One patch at auction made me about $250. So yeah, great score. This only sold for $7 though, free shipping. So I probably could get away with putting this in an envelope with a stamp, but I don't have stamps and I don't do non-tracking shipping anymore. So I'm gonna make $1 or $2 off of this. It is what it is, but I like this stuff, so it's cool to ship it. All right, next up, it's a pretty short video. I probably could just end it here, and y'all could just turn it off here if you want. But I figured, um, I haven't shown my office since like until I first since I first started videos. So I'm gonna go ahead and like do a quick little tour of this dirty office. So yeah, it's dirty. Um, the vacuum I have doesn't pick up crap off this type of floor. It's a Dyson and it doesn't pick up the stuff. So the only option I've left is sweeping, and yeah, I don't really focus on cleaning when I'm here. I'm focusing on stuff that makes me money. And I know that sounds bad, but I'm here a lot, and I'd rather be home, not here cleaning the floor. And you might not even see it in the video, and I'm rambling too much. So let's just show you real quick what's going on. All right, so there's everything I just pulled. Haven't even packed it yet, but you see these are the dragons I was talking about. I don't have that listed for sale either. It's not really worth selling, so I'm just keeping it. But these guys are for sale, and they might take a while. I have them listed pretty high too, but I have best offers on. That's solid bronze there, and it's signed. And then there's the last dragon. He was missing the crystal ball he holds. He's actually not broke other than that, but he would just break in shipping, so I'm just gonna keep it. I think he's awesome. I like dragons anyway. And then here we got shoes upon shoes upon shoes. Yeah, so there's a couple videos back where some other YouTubers have these racks and they've fallen over, and as you can see, that is leaning, so it's ready to fall over. I actually just bought clamps for it yesterday, so I'm gonna get it clamped down. We got like some electronics I just have to carry down to donate because they don't work or recycle. I don't know yet. And then some of this stuff's probably been sitting here since the last time I did it, just because I haven't gone through. But you see, I just shoes everywhere. That rack that was there was the cheaper one than these, and it's already fallen over because I bumped it with some bubble wrap coming in the door. So yeah, you see, you got shoes upon shoes. But records, I haven't found a good record collection in a while. Those boxes are thinning out. I probably can consolidate down to 2. And then we just got my electronics area there, books and other random stuff. And then my little clothes section, soft goods and helmets. Yeah. And then I've been focusing on glass, trying to find some glass pieces. And a lot of this stuff probably wasn't the greatest of buys, but it's still for sale. And it just comes down to what people want right now, and I don't think they really want this kind of glassware stuff. So I thought this was a paperweight, and it's actually a perfume bottle, and the topper is broke off in there. So not only does it not, you can't have the contents inside or whatever because it's broke off, it's missing the top. So this probably would have been a nice piece, but I just thought it was a paperweight, so I am selling it as a paperweight, even though I've explained that it is a perfume bottle. So that A10 is not for sale. I just haven't taken it home yet. I haven't had it listed in a long time. I'm keeping it because I used to work on those jets, so I just wish it was gray. But this is what's left of that huge haul, and I need to adjust some prices on these because they're just like they're broke, and I've already dropped the price that down to $500. It was at $2,500, hoping I would get a serious collector because it's limited edition and it's only numbered to 30. So the ones numbered to 100 were selling for $400 or more. So I figured I could get a big time bucks for that. Yeah, and these aren't selling either, so I'm hoping these will sell this quarter. But that one's broke, so it does have the gun, and this broke when I brought it home. It wasn't broke when I bought it. Another bad buy there, even though these cars are super cool. I've only sold one since I bought these. Just some things I needed to take photographs of. These are what's left of the cameras from the camera haul. I'm selling those silver ones for $50 to $70 a piece. I need to list another one. I think I don't have it listed. But yeah, this is the stuff I need to put up after I took pictures of it. Today's Monday, so this is Friday. This is what I want to show you a little bit later, but I can't do that right now. But then I got a pair of shoes here I need to take home, throw in the washing machine. And like I said, I just dropped a magic eraser on the ground. Didn't pick it up. But yeah, so it is kind of dirty in here. And this is my donate stack. Stuff I bought that I found it was just not worth reselling after I bought it, like those Coach shoes, mainly because those have some nasty stains I didn't see that I cannot get out. That just had a camera in it. It's pretty nasty, so I just bought for the camera. And then these shoes here, I thought these would be good shoes, but they're not. They're Interceptors. Yeah, there's another problem with it, other than not being worth selling. I just don't remember what it was. So yeah, there's my clothes steamer that I've never taken out. But yeah, this is my dirty office. This is literally everything I need to ship to Amazon. I just don't have anywhere to put it. I needed a box. It all fell out over. I had this all stacked up nice at one time. But yeah, I got unlocked in movies and music, so there's a lot of DVDs and stuff in this stack. And I really need to get it sent off because it's, September 12th for the fourth quarter. So same with those Department 56. They sell really good on Amazon. And I just need to get them sent out. Alright, y'all, so you saw my nasty workspace, and I don't know if that's even entertaining. I don't know how lost probably most of you. But next, probably tomorrow in the morning, or whenever I get here, I'm going to show you what was in that black box and that binder. Obviously, you could tell it's old photos. But they're really old, they're really awesome, and I didn't spend a lot of money for them based on it. So I think it's really cool to stick around and see what those are for. Until then, I'll see you in a second. Hey guys, I do got another item, and this is actually the best thing that's sold over the weekend. This is actually sold on Amazon. So I got this a couple months ago at an estate sale for $5, and this is definitely a bolo. This is made by Franklin. It's an electronic holy Bible. See, it takes AA's, so I can't power it on right now, but it definitely works. Took a couple months to sell on Amazon. I undercut the other guy by like $50, and it finally sold for $200. So this is probably from the 90s maybe, or the early 2000s, I'm not sure. But some of these models actually can sell for more. So I probably could have sold this almost instantly on eBay for like $150, which in hindsight, now that I dropped it to $200, and after the fees, because Amazon likes to rake you over the coals in fees, probably would have been the better option, to be honest with you. But I'll take it. Great sale. Alright guys, it's still the same day. I'm done shipping orders and I got some time. Let me show you these items here, which I think are super cool. I don't really know the value, but I know some of these, depending on the what is it, the category they're in or whatever. What's the word I'm looking for? The genre? I don't know. The subject matter? Yeah, that's it. Probably they could be worth pretty good money. So I bought this whole box. These are magic lens glass negatives from like the early 1900s, probably up to 1920, late 1800s. It was $100, but it was 25% off, so I got it for $75. There's at least, I don't know, I didn't even count, at least 50 to 100 in there. So I see some, depending on subject matter, can be really good money. So let me show you a couple of these through the monitor there. So we got like two women, look like they're working on a cotton gin, I guess is that what that's called. I'm not sure, but I think that's kind of cool. then this one should be probably pretty valuable. So, well, we got like a steamboat here on some river somewhere, and another sailboat in the background. All right, I'm not sure about these, but it's like a little scenic shot there. Sailboats there. Then one thing I'm excited about actually are these advertisements. The only problem is they're not in English, so I think that might hurt the value. I don't know if that's Italian or Spanish or from Spain. I'm not sure. But I saw some of these like will go into the movie theater ads. They'll show like before the movie starts they had ads, and this is kind of cool. All right, we got one upside down here, but you can see that says Illustravo or whatever. So Illustravo. So is that illustration? Musica, so music, so that might be a opera or something like that. And this one's really cool. Just got a man sitting on like a steamship there in a port somewhere with a bunch of other steamships. And finally, the last one we'll show you because there's a lot here. And this one here. This one's more military related. So we got some guys on horseback there. Can't really tell what nationality or country they're from. This one actually says Brooklyn, New York, where it got created, Hansley Street. And some of the other ones are like whatever the other language is. So, no telling what else is in here, but there could be some really good slides. And I know like some of the ads I see sold for like over $100, but I didn't pay attention to the language, so that might hurt it. Like I said, see, like this box here, I picked it up. It says Levi's, so that's kind of cool. Title of song, I don't even know. Okay, no idea what language that is. All right, I could probably sell a whole box of slides for a couple $100, probably, maybe maybe 300. But I'm not going to. That'd be a nightmare to ship all these little glass slides. I'd have to wrap each individual one. I wouldn't feel comfortable any other way. So there's no way I'm doing that. This is something that if I'm short on inventory and I need to get some listings done. Sorry, I'm trying to slide them back in place. I need to get some listing done. I can just pull 10 slides out, snap some photos, and do what I just did there. To get a good shot of it, just put it against the computer monitor. So since I don't have a white background for my photo booth, but let's get to what is probably the best thing I found this weekend, and one of the most probably most favorite thing I found in a while since all those diecasts. It's World War II related, and it's a binder of photos. So yeah, that's what we got. I can't show you all of them either because some of them are pretty graphic. It shows dead bodies, and I'm just not going to show that on YouTube. So you can, if you want to see those pictures, I will have them listed in the next day or two, hopefully. They will be in my eBay store, which I always put the link in the description below, so you can go check them out, but I'm not showing them here. But I am going to show you the other ones because they're still cool. Alright, y'all. So basically this estate sale I went to, it was a lady who owns an estate sale company, and this is like her personal collection. She's been collecting for over 20 years. I don't even know if it's a collection. She used to own an antique mall, and this is like all the leftover stuff basically she had, and the building was being sold, so she had to sell a lot of this stuff. This was on the second day, 25% off, and I'm sure some of these pictures are worth over $100. Probably the ones I can't really show you. There is a couple I am going to show you where I put yellow stickies over the bad parts, so it might sound silly. It's not that bad really, but I know might be some families that watch this, and they probably ain't ready to have their kids experience that yet. So I'm not going to show you every picture either because there's quite a few. I'm just going to go through and edit out and show you the ones that I think are probably the best ones. All right, so the first page here. So this was a guy who was an officer at the end of World War II, and it looks like it's showing him going through training. So that train picture right there, that's probably a valuable one, and I don't even want to begin to assume how much. I have no idea. It could be a $20 photo. It could be 50 or more. I don't know. But there, got another train, and then some more training. So this is late, like 1944 or so, I'm assuming, based on some of the other info in this binder. So got another cool train. Train in World War II. Those together are really cool. So this looks like they're training them how to I would assume shoot at aircraft since it's elevated that way, but I don't know. So just more like from boot camp or training pictures. So kind of cool. These I might have to just lot up in one lot there. So, and then this here kind of helps determine where they're at. Hotel New Orleans. So that might be Bourbon Street, maybe. That's probably a pretty valuable picture just because of all the cars. And then we got some officers here posing with a goat. So, yeah. And then some of their families, I guess, maybe before they went. I don't know. And then this is, I'm pretty sure, somewhere in either France or Germany. That's really familiar. I think it's that cathedral that burned down a couple years ago. It didn't burn down, but caught on fire. Built in the 1600s. Pretty sure. I just can't think of the name of it right now. And that's like a checkpoint there. Open air cafe, I guess, not a checkpoint. So these are really cool. If this is boring, I'm sorry, but I know there's some people who like this stuff like I do, or these wouldn't be valuable in the first place. And these are some aerial shots, which is pretty cool. And these are definitely real photos. This guy he went to Adjutant General School, so somehow if that's related to taking pictures, I don't know. But we got some bombed out buildings there. So hopefully I can figure out where these places are. That will help determine value. Some of the other pictures will show signs on buildings, so that might help me figure out where this is. But we got a train depot there, probably in Europe somewhere, in Germany. Got some kids, looks like they're playing amongst some wreckage, and with a train in the background. And then this is just some postcards that this person had, and it's in Antwerpen. I'm pretty sure that's Germany. I'll have to just Google that, but I'm not sure. And that might help determine where we are. But then we got this one that says Rendu, Do, whatever. That's French, I'm pretty sure, too. So this guy probably was all over. I mean, if he was good enough to get in a plane to take pictures. So pretty cool photos here. All right. So the ones I'm going to show you that are with the bodies on them, I have the bad images covered up. I still want to show them to you. But yeah, these are just really cool if you like this type of history. So just more here. In front of their train. It looks like they use trains for transportation a lot. But here's one that might help determine where they are. So we got, can't read it, but that might help. Looks like they're getting on a train there. And one of these trains said orderly room, so they use those for their headquarters. And then we got some shots of some either probably French or German women. And then like more of that. And then we got more postcards. Then we got postcards from Germany here, Christmas greetings, plus a quartermaster's Christmas dinner menu. See the date there? Okay, so these pictures are more valuable because they're larger, 8x10s. But this is actually on the back. It explains this photo. It's pretty freaking amazing what happened there. Like, not amazing, it's not the word. Pretty violent. Just, yeah, atrocious is more the word. These are all German civilians, and these are members of the Nazi Party. And basically, there was a point when the Allies were approaching. The SS up and fired and killed over 200 Russian prisoners of war, which included, according to the back of the sheet, there are women and enlisted and officers. The Allies forced members of the Nazi Party to dig up the mass graves and give those people a proper burial, and made the German citizens in the back watch them do it. So yeah, pretty bad times. This is another really cool picture. So it's even burnt on the top. This definitely is official shot. I flipped it over, but the sheet that explains what has happened here is ripped off. So some of these pictures I've never seen before. And the next one's not graphic, but it's a bombed out area somewhere with Allied troops walking through. So, and I haven't flipped this one. Well, I did flip it up, and it does kind of explain it, but I haven't read that one because it's not as interesting. These ones I'm just not showing you. So they're Holocaust related and not showing that on YouTube. So those should be on eBay too, because you can sell that stuff. Alright, so now we got a picture of this guy's unit when he graduated Adjutant General School in Fort Oglethorpe, Georgia, after the war in 1946. So this was like in order from boot camp to going on to doing graduating this school. And then we got some of the places at that fort. If you're here this far, appreciate it. I'm not really going to ask you to subscribe because I don't know how many more videos I'm going to keep making. We'll see. Like I said, I like filming. It's just the editing. If I had somebody to edit for me, that'd be awesome. But YouTube doesn't make any money, so I'm not going to pay anybody to edit pictures or videos for me. But yeah, I haven't bought a storage unit since March either. Because I've been finding great stuff at estate sales. Just haven't had to buy any lockers. So that's another reason why I haven't done videos, because I really wanted to concentrate on doing storage units, and that's obviously not happening. So anyway, I appreciate each of you for watching, and do me a favor, hit that like button if you want. Don't unsubscribe either. I'm probably going to make some more videos, but I can't promise. I'm not going to give a timeline. I might release one 2 weeks from now. I might release another one next week. I don't know. It's hard to do stuff for me that I don't like to do, and I don't like to edit. I don't know, I've said that like 3 times. So with that said, I really appreciate y'all sticking around and watching, and I'll see you in the next one.